Okay, I'm about to take off this cover for this PS5 and install. Pause. This is raw footage of how to insert the M.2 SSD into your PS5. And I screwed up with the wording of the M.2, but my point is to show how raw this footage is of me installing the M.2 in my PS5. Now let's continue. The MVMV. You know what I'm talking about, the memory card. Go here, pull here, and pop it off. Now, the heatsink is underneath here, and all you gotta do is screw it off and put it in. That's it. Okay, it's as simple as put it right in here, screw it off, take the plate out, now there's a screw with a spacer right here. Now all you gotta do is take the screw out. And don't forget the spacer. Now you match up and then you drop it right in. You stick it in on a tilt, slide it all the way in. And here it is, slid in. Spacer's right there. You drop the screw in. You screw it back down. And that's it. You make sure the cover goes on. Slides in. Screw goes on. And you pop the case back on. And it's ready to go. So now here comes the big test. Turning on the PlayStation. And formatting the drive. As you can see, my internet is pretty fast, so I got the 1 gig. Now there's an update to the PS5 and I didn't download it. Now as we can see, here's the console, here's the M.2, the NVM, and this is the SSD that I'm using for PS4 games. I'm not too sure how to switch games, but I'm going to see if I can sort the games and switch them. What is this? Waiting to install software update. Let's go to here. Nothing here. Select item to move. Internal and this. Only give me two options: extended storage. USB extended storage, console storage. Okay, we're seeing how fast it takes to move from one drive to the other, and it shouldn't be long. Yeah, this is from the SSD. It's not a fast SSD. It's an external SSD. I think the read speed on it is like 1,000 megabytes or 2. The read and write is like 1,000 megabytes or 2,000 megabytes. It's not like the M.2 that can read up to 7,000 megabytes or 5,200, 5,000. So it's from a slow SSD to a faster SSD. Now where you get your speed is from a fast SSD to a fast SSD. Now if you're sending information from a slow one to a fast one, the information that's going to the fast one is slow. Because the SSD that's slow is giving you megabytes, so many megabytes per second, because it's not that fast. Now if it was a fast SSD sending to a slow one, it's shooting maybe like 1,000 megabytes per second to something that takes 500 megabytes per second. Now it's not going to take the 1,000, but it's going to take the 500 megabytes a little bit faster, because it's like feeding a whole bunch of cut up leaves into a straw, a giant straw that can only fit a little bit. So yeah, the transfer speeds from here to here is going to be pretty slow. Now I'm going to transfer something from an internal SSD to the new SSD and see how fast that takes it. Because see, it's taking a few minutes to do maybe like 50 gigabytes. And 50 gigabytes is a lot. It's like 1,000 megabytes times 50. I think that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure. I know 100 megabytes. Yeah. CDs usually have 600 megabytes. DVDs have anywhere from 25 gigabytes and up. I think the regular DVDs has maybe like anywhere from 10 gigabytes. Blu-rays got 50 gigabytes up to 100 gigabytes. If you have layers, it could be up to 50 to 100 or more. So that's how it works. It's kilobytes, megabytes. Yes, it starts as kilobytes, it goes to megabytes. Then you got gigabytes, and then you got terabytes. They're like teraflops. Like it's crazy. Yeah, this is actually pretty slow. It's fast, but it's slow. A 50 gigabyte game in a few minutes is slow. And there you go. I'm not gonna put y'all through seeing this, but let's go to the console storage. And now let's move 36 gigabytes to, let's see, let's move it to here. Now let's see what speed does. Now you see the difference. This is moving 33 gigabytes in seconds. That's how fast having read and write up to 7,000 megabytes per second, comparing to 1,000. 33 gigabytes moved in 3 seconds. See what else we can move. Let's move Deathloop and No Man's Sky. And Marvel's Adventure. Let's move them all at the same time. Now let's see how fast this SSD is. One is 95 gigabytes, one is like 30 gigabytes, and I think one is more. And this is super fast. Now the reason why I did this video, I waited about adding in the SSD, the M.2 or the NVMe, is because everyone did it, everyone showed it, and everyone rushed to it. I wanted to take my time. This is BS. You're having someone that is a normal person, not a big time YouTuber, show you how easy it is to do and what it is, comparing from a slower SSD to a faster SSD. You know, I just showed you the difference. Now, you know, I'm not a talkative person, but we just moved maybe almost 200 gigabytes in maybe like 2 minutes. And it's almost done. That's what you call speed. Now, I'm gonna do a comparison to the PS5 and the Series X, because everyone's telling you what they want to tell you, but I'm gonna tell you what's real. So this is BS, showing you the speeds of this new SSD. Now see, that's the console. This is the M.2, and this is the extended storage, right? This is the crucial, this is the SSD also, but it's a compact SSD. Now, let's see what we just transferred. 200 and something gigabytes. Not even 20 minutes. That's super fast. See, Returnal, 55 gigabytes. Ratchet and Clank, 33 gigabytes. Marvel Adventures, 94 gigabytes. No Man's Sky is 12 gigabytes. And Deathloop is 28 gigabytes, almost 30 gigabytes. Right? Now this is what you need, something like this, because see, so how many games I transferred over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we still got 776 gigabytes. And now I have almost the amount that you get when you get the console on this one. And most of my games I'm going to store on a newer SSD because it's faster. And I'll keep a few games on here. In fact, Subnautica, I think I'm going to transfer that too. I want to see how fast speeds are of this PS5. Because I got to tell you, I got this thing with the PS5. To me, you gotta wait for the video. Now see how fast 7 to 12 gigabytes. That's not even a second. That's fast. Now let's do something else again. This is 60 gigabytes. I want something that's smaller. This is 40 gigabytes. I'll leave it at that. Now that's the truth about how fast these new NVMe are. Okay, peace, BS. I'm out. Like and subscribe. Turn your notification on to let me know that you're watching. Peace.